Hi, I'm Triin from Monta, and today I will show you how your most complex charging sites can benefit from Monta's flexible pricing options. The e-charging industry is abundant of different use cases. Everyone wants to charge and have chargers, and they want to fit it their needs. It make it complex real quick, but no worries. Monta is specialized on making it easy. To prove you that these are not just words, buckle up. We're going to show you how Monta makes this next complex case a walk in the park. So let's take a large enterprise as an example who wants to allow their employees to charge on their parking lots, make chargers public and generate revenue after 6 p.m., make charging free for company fleet and VIP guests, and finally reimburse their sales team employees who are charging company vehicles at home. So let's start. First of all, you set up the company team, the charge points, and add your employees as members. The next step, let's set up the price groups. For the first example, we're going to set up a member price group to apply for your employees. And in this case, you want to make the charging available, but not generate any profit from it. And here, let's start with adding the name to our charge group. And then we'll take a spot price as an example. As the name entails, spot price reflects the electricity price on the spot market. However, it is highly recommended that you enter a fallback value, which will be your default value to cover any eventualities. So let's add a spot price here, and you want to also include VAT that will cover your electricity bill as well. But some bigger enterprises may have a special electricity deal with their electricity provider, which can be billed with a mix of spot price and fixed price. They will need a way to define if spot price should be used 100% or maybe 70%. The remaining ratio can also be defined in Monta. So how to set it up? First, we want to add the percentage. So let's take the 70%. And let's say the remaining ratio is 1 Danish crown per kilowatt hour. Now we should have everything covered. However, if you are in Denmark, for example, it is not possible to cover the electricity costs if you cannot factor in the electricity transportation tariff. These tariffs are location based and you can choose one from the list. So I'm just going to use the one for our Danish headquarters. So we're all set now. You can hit save and the employee pricing is now set. Second, we want to set up a price group for public charging that will apply after 6 p.m. So again, we will start with naming our price group. We already have our setup for the fallback price, VAT. We still need to factor in the settings for the electricity tariff, and we add our additional price here. Now, when generating revenue, you want to make sure that you're not charging too little, but also that you're staying competitive. So to help here, we have minimum and maximum values. So let's say for public charging, you will always want to get at least 3 Danish crowns, but not go above 7 Danish crowns per kilowatt hour to stay competitive. And adding our tariff as in the previous example as well. Again, our public price is set up. You can hit save and review before your settings here. So let's move on to the third case, which is sponsoring your salespeople who are all working remotely and they have their own company cars and hence need to charge at home. So in this case, we need to set up yet another price group type called sponsored price group. So we say name X here for the employee. And let's say the employee at home also has a spot trade. So we're following the same logic. We're asking the employee what is the fallback price we should add. It should probably include VAT. So that would be it to cover it for your employees. unless again, the Danish example, in this case, we need to ask the employee which tariff they have. So let's choose the tariff based on the employee's location. You can again choose it from the list, and I'm just going to choose a different one for this case. That's all. We are set with a sponsored price group. Again, you can review it here. And this price group will be added in the sponsored setting to each individual employees. Of course, you can add as many sponsored price groups as needed as you have employees in different locations. So our final example now is if you also want to offer your VIP guests access to the chargers free of charge, perhaps, and perhaps you want your fleet cars to charge for free as well on the chargers that are on the parking lot. So if you want to do that, you can leave, for example, an RFID card for guests at the reception. And on the other hand, for fleet, perhaps you want to add an RFID card per car, so it will be easy to later monitor which of the cars were charging and how much. To do this, we have moved to the team wallet section and we have charge keys. This is one of the options to allow free charging in the team. In this charge key section, you will be able to pair a new charge key where you can enter the identifier, you can name it. So for example, if this one is for VIP guests, or it could be also a car number plate written here. You can connect your fleet vehicles as well through Monta's fleet section. And then you can pair a key and you can, of course, later on edit this. So these are the options to manage your pricing on a complex enterprise setup. And if you need any help with setting up teams, charge points, or figuring out which tariff applies in your area, we have added the respective guides in the bio of this video. Thank you so much.